All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to get all of this tilled up. All of my tomato plants are inside in the seed starting rack, and they are starting to get root bound. They have got to get outside. So we're going to fire up the tractor and kind of get like a full-on review of the Titan tiller that I bought. I mean, I did a little thing on it before, but now we're really going to abuse it. We're going to do this whole area. You know, and you can see I got some compost down. There's some old straw back there. A bunch of stuff from, there was just laying around bedding and stuff over the winter that got dumped there. I did throw down a bunch of bags of this stuff. This is like a compost mixed with manure and stuff. So I threw that in there to hopefully correct any soil problems we have. Next year, we're going to do some kind of cover crop to put more nitrogen back into the soil. But for now, let's get to tilling. This is it again. This is the Titan 49-inch chain-driven tiller. I believe the PTO is the 540. And yeah, you can see this was a little wetter than I would like it to till, but it still did the job. So I'm gonna have to take this and actually wash all the mud off of this thing. I do not like putting things away dirty, so, but that thing ran good. I would highly recommend buying one of these if you have a tractor with a 3-point hitch. I mean, this is a small, compact Cub Cadet. I think this is like an 05 or 06. I don't know the exact year, but this tractor with this tiller works good. I'm gonna take a look. I mean, yeah, I got to rake out a little bit by hand, but not that much. So I'm gonna straighten this out, throw down my ground cover, and then plant my tomatoes. That'll be next. It's time to put all the ground cover down on all this stuff here. You can see for the winter, I stored all the ground cover in this barrel so the mice couldn't get to it to chew it up. So right now I'm going to take all this out of there, lay it all down here. After that's all done, then I'll bring you back and show you what the next step is. All right, you can kind of see what's going on here. Got all my ground cover down. And yeah, this stuff looks dirty because it's from last year. Whatever. When it rains, it'll wash off or whatever. But last year we tried doing T-posts with strings, like from T-post to T-post, real tight, trying to carry the tomatoes. That didn't work too good. So this year we're using cattle panels. So this whole entire garden here is going to be all tomatoes. Probably have a little over 100 plants in it. So let me get the rest of these cattle panels up over here. When we get ready to plant, we'll bring you back. All right, you can see all the cattle panels are up. Now I did reconfigure this a little bit. So I got 9 rows with 10 plants in each row. Now I just got to plant all these things. I see I got my sprinkler head up there. Now I didn't go with the drip irrigation. That's just on the scale that I'm doing this with this garden and then the second one, it's just a lot to buy and install. So I figured I'm just going to stick with that. Yeah, you know, the plants are going to get blight. you know, towards the end of the season. But usually by then I have all the tomatoes I want anyway, so not that worried about it. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to use all these cattle panels. I got these little clips to hold them up. I don't know if we're going to get to plant these right now. It's starting to rain and the wind's starting to pick up, but we are going to use these guys. These little augers I bought off Amazon work awesome. This is like a 3-inch, and the other one I think is 1.5 inches. If you're going to plant the garden, I would definitely recommend buying both of those. It was a kit. I think it was like 15 bucks or something, but well worth the money. So let me see what this weather is going to do, and then maybe we'll get back here and plant some of this stuff. All right. It's time to do some planting. I don't know if this is going to pick up real good. These LED lights really mess with the camera, but I don't know if you can see these, but all these are getting ready to go get planted today. Some of them are starting to look a little bit shabby, I think, because they're getting root bound. They have nowhere left to grow. So we're going to take these all outside and plant them and see how they do. What are you doing? We got that one. All right. Well, everything finally did get planted in here. There is a total of 90 tomato plants in here, which is a little bit of a cutback from last year. Last year we did 135, and it was just, yeah, we had plenty of tomatoes, but this year we scaled it back a little. You can see there's, see all the tomatoes planted. Hopefully these cattle panels will hold everything up better than the string theory did last year. We're not going to do that again. And luckily I bought these cattle panels before they got really, really expensive. But so we have 10 in each row, and there's 9 rows. So we'll see how this goes. And then, oh wow, we had a little bit of rain. As you can see, there is a little bit of a puddle there. Hey, what are you guys doing? They're all playing together, having a good time. Doing. These are so funny to watch. Yeah, very funny. So hopefully this dries out soon and we can get this planted. So until then, like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you on the next one.